year?
I mean, I just look back on the things that we did, like from coming in from the spring practice into the summer, all the hard work that we put in throughout the season. I just look back on all that and know that it paid off throughout my process of high school.
So
I mean, I was more of a vocal leader this year than anything because, I mean, I helped my team out tremendously. We was down, and they counted on me to make the big play. I mean, I always felt like, you know, if there's a team and there's some seniors on the team, they're always going to be leaders. So, I mean, you know, sometimes you got to step out and be a bigger man. You just got to stop trying to be the cool guy and just step up and be the leader.
Going off to Louisville now, you'll start there in January, like just a couple weeks, right? How is it, you know, hard to process that you're going off to start your college career?
I mean, it's hard. It's not hard to process, but I mean, it's a tough decision to make. You know, having to leave home, leave your family. But I mean, you know, it's something that I'm gonna have to do, and I'm gonna eventually have to go ahead and get over it. So I mean, I'm just gonna take my time with it and hope the process goes well.
Excited?
Yeah. Cool. The teammates I had, you know, they were always there, and I feel like they were always there all 4 years, but this year especially, I feel like we were the closest group to come through Harris County because the seniors really and the juniors were the group that started off in middle school. So it was a really close group, and I feel like we always rallied around each other, even if we were down. Like in the last game, we were down going in halftime, but we rallied around, came back, and made it a close game at the end. But this year's group was real special, and I'm really gonna miss this group. Well, starting off in the summer, we got a new coach, and we started learning all the new plays, and I really didn't expect Tay to be in the backfield with me. I thought I'd be throwing him the ball more than anything, but as the season progressed and we kind of got used to the new system and all the plays, really the offensive line, they did a great job this past season opening up the holes for me and Tay, and then Tay did an outstanding job by running the ball. So a lot of time when the focus was on me, I'd hand him the ball, and then the teams would start focusing on him because he'd be eating their defense up, and then I'd have some openings and make some big plays. So that's really how the whole season went. I'd give the ball to Tay, he'd do his thing, and then when he was tired or if the team started keying in on him, I'd try to make some big plays happen. And never enough credit goes to the offensive line. They do an outstanding job. You know, everybody always hears about the playmakers and the guys in the backfield, but the guys up front really made it happen for us, and I'm grateful for that. Honestly, I played defense a little bit throughout my years of high school, but I don't think I've seen a combination like me and Tay ever on the opposite side of the ball. It's something super hard to stop. I know teams struggled during film throughout the weeks when they were waiting to play us and things like that.
I feel like as far as like as a person, I learned to kind of just stick to myself. Don't really be out in the streets, nothing like that. Just stay calm, make good grades, be different. I feel like as far as my playing skills and the way I play, I feel like I've gotten stronger. A lot of pass rush moves, just basically keep getting better.
How important?
I feel like if you love something, just go for it. I feel like I made that decision my freshman year, what I wanted to do in my life. And that's really all there is to it, just sticking to it. I know it's going to be extremely hard. I just want to go down there, make a name for myself, and just become a legend.
What do you got to do? What do you got to improve on once you get there?
I feel like, of course, my strength. I know I'll gain weight. Basically, just fighting adversity. I know there's going to be guys in front of me older than me, just going to show me the ropes.
Well, you know, my first take is that, you know, the kids buying in as quickly as they did. You know, when you have change, sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad. I've said that several times, and, you know, the guys really accepted it well and, you know, picked up and went on. And, you know, I think the leadership of our team, the senior class, was what I was most impressed with, that, you know, getting everybody to buy in and getting everybody to pull together, and you know, how quickly, you know, not just the players, but the coaches bought in, and we were able to get things going. So, you know, it was really promising for the future to see what we accomplished in the first year, and now with having a complete off season and a year together, what the future could hold for the program. Now, you know, from day one we got in the weight room, and you know, I expressed to them and told them that, you know, we're all in this together, you know, and it's not us against us, it's us against other teams, and you know, they accepted that and understood that, you know, the process of coming together is a process of winning. And again, I think with some early success of us in some tough situations, and being able to get wins, I think propelled us to even have a greater year. You know, the whole scheme of winning and the whole scheme of developing a program is just the process you have through practices. And I think what I do as far as a process, I think works well with what our kids were wanting and what our kids were ready for. And you know, we tried to keep things simple this year. We didn't try to complicate things in schemes and do some other things like that you know, may have helped us along the way, but also could have hurt us. We just kept things simple and played football, and you know, let our players be players. And one guy doesn't make a team. You know, one guy can have a big impact on a team, but at the same time, I think it takes the whole group to be able to do a lot of things and to be able to make the whole process work.
Yeah.